Hey there, I'm Vickie Howell, founder and creative director of YarnYAY, a knitting and crochet subscription box that aims to bring yarny bits of happiness from my place to yours. And I'm so happy to be here to unbox February's goodies. So in February, we all are kind of in the same mindset, right? Love is in the air for the Galentines and the Valentines, but also it can be a little dreary. We've had a long winter time and we're ready for a little bit of color. So it's with that whole mindset that I bring you the February box. So let's look inside. Okay, since the business is called YarnYAY, I like to start with the yarn. And so I'm really happy to bring to you a yarn that was designed by my dear friend, Marley Bird. This month you are getting not one, but 2 balls of yarn. This is a ton of yardage, way more than we're usually able to do. But when you team up with your gal pals, sometimes you can make magic happen. Marley Bird is a fellow designer, personality, instructor in the knitting and crochet industry. I've known her for several years. And although normally I only work with independent yarn companies, since she is an independent designer and this yarn came from her heart completely, I thought that it warranted partnering up. So we are getting 2 balls of Chic Sheep. It's 100% wool, really soft and lovely. The color that we're getting is lipstick, because February is for smooching. And the yardage on it is, let me take a look. I want to say it's like 186 per ball. So that's a ton of yardage. It's so soft and bright and vibrant, and it's worsted weight, so it's pretty much a go-to yarn for any project, even if you're not that into what we've designed, but I'm thinking you might be. So Marley, this time, normally I design both of them, but I love when people that I collaborate with want to dive on in too. And so Marley agreed to design our first, the knit version of the project that we'll be making with the Chic Sheep. So we are going to be making convertible mittens. This is the knit version. Convertible meaning it's got the mitten, but then you can flip this off if you need to little, swipe right or left, text, wave, type, whatever, and then keep your hand nice and cozy for when you are driving or walking or just hanging out. This is a really beautiful mitt because it's got some gorgeous cabling, but it's not super complicated because it's a repeat. She went down a couple needle sizes, which I'll talk about in a second, so they're really nice and firm and tight. And then there's always the option, if you don't want to make the mittens at all, to just not knit the mitten cap and skip the decreases on the thumb. This is a longer mitten or wrist warmer than we've ever done at YarnYAY, so it really is going to keep you nice and cozy. All right, so that's designed by Marley Bird. And then I designed the crochet version. We always do the same for knitters that we do for crocheters and vice versa. So the crochet version looks like this. It is crocheted seed stitch, nice and super cozy with front post, back post, rib, my favorite kind of rib in crochet, and then the same mitten cap situation. Again, if you don't want to do the mitten part, you can just skip the cap and stop and skip the decreases for the thumb. But this is just one of those great versatile projects that you can use again and again. So cozy and fun. And I mean, how cute would it look with your little leopard coat for Valentine's Day? Oh wait, you want to see what that looks like? I might have a picture right here, modeled on my very own leopard coat. So in every box, you also, along with the yarn, you get patterns. You just saw what the projects are. You get a print version of the pattern that comes in this glossy booklet that is printed by another small business, woman-run company. And I also, at the beginning of it, tell you a little bit about the companies you're supporting by supporting YarnYAY, so that you can feel good about everything that's in the box, just having a little bit of knowledge of where they come from. So you get the patterns, the knit and the crochet patterns. You will also get delivered to you digital versions if you prefer to have yours on your tablet or wherever, so you can zoom in or just have them with you on the go. So that is also part of February's All right, next up, so we're supporting, I'm I feel like this is a super gal pal box this month, and that makes me really, really happy. The next thing, also in sort of the Valentine's theme, or the love theme, are these charms by Katrinkles. So these are like best friend charms, but they say RS and WS. These are for right side and wrong side. So if you're working on a piece that's maybe reversible, or if you're working in garter stitch or seed stitch, or you know, anything where you're not sure which side is which, you just clip this onto your piece so that you don't ever have to worry about going to answer the phone or the door or whatever, and forgetting what side that you were working on. So these are by Katrinkles, and they are little charms that you put on your project to help lead the way. And then next up, we're making our mittens. We need to weave in ends. Another woman-run company, Namaste. It's a tapestry needle. I like to keep a tapestry needle in every project bag that I have. I have them everywhere, and you can never have too many. So Namaste is a brand now owned by Laura Zander, and this is just one of those go-to needles that you can never have enough of. All right, and our last little goodie is by another woman-run company. These are claw clips by Coco Knits. And what these are for are holding your pieces together. I want to rip it. Actually, I do want to rip it. Holding your pieces together in lieu of pins. So they kind of look like the little hair clips that we used to use in the 90s to hold up our bangs. But let's say you're sewing on your little mitten cap, you know, instead of having to use pins, you just clip the two pieces together. So these are super handy. And you are going to use the heck out of these. So you get 12 claw clips, and those are by Coco Knits. So much goodness. This box is jam-packed full of love and woman power and super awesomeness. All right, so all of this is only $35 plus flat rate shipping, which varies if you are international or national. And you can find it at YarnYAY, that's YarnYAY.com. But you also have the option of prepaying. We have prepay options for 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. You get a gift. We give a gift if you prepay and buy a bundle that way. Anything from 3 months up, you get our brand new Volume 2 ebook, which are patterns, about 16 patterns knit and crochet from past boxes. We just launched it this February. So you get that download if you get a 3 month, 6 month, or 12 month. If you get a 6 month, you also get a tote bag. And if you get a 12 month, you get all of those things. Plus you get a special gift from my stash that's worth between about $25. You can see more details on that also at YarnYAY.com. This month we're doing something super fun too. We have an added little bonus. So as I mentioned, the color that we're using is lipstick. However, there are 30 boxes that will not have lipstick. Instead, they will have a pink color called Fairy Tale. And we are playing sort of a pink golden ticket game with those. So much like a golden ticket, if you get it, you are a winner. You will get a $20 gift card to YarnYAY.com if you get the pink Fairy Tale yarn. All you have to do is post a picture on social media of the Fairy Tale chic sheep within your YarnYAY box, hashtag YarnYAY, and tag me at Vickie Howell, and you will get that gift card. So best of luck, and I can't wait to see who gets those Fairy Tale skeins. All right, we always have some add-ons too. That all of this stuff comes with your subscription. You could stop there if you want, but we do have some bonuses. So if you are making the knit version, you will need size 5 double-pointed needles. But what we have are the Addie Flexi Flips. These just totally coincidentally happen to be the same size that we needed for our January project. So if you already bought the Addie Flexi Flips last month, you're golden, but we do have some more left. These are awesome to knit in the round with. I'm super excited about working with them. So these go for about $24. If you're making the crochet version, you will need an H hook. And I just had a hankering for black and gold. I also just think black, gold, and red look super classy together. So we have Knitter's Pride soft grip hooks, and they are black and gold as I mentioned, and they go for just $4. $4. Okay, and then the last add-on, we've got tons of stuff in the shop, but the last new add-on that we have are, I mentioned the Flexi Flips. If you, like me, really want to build up a set, because they don't come in their own sets yet, you may need a place to store them. So DelaQ and Skacel have teamed up, and they've made a special Flexi roll that is sized and made just to hold the Flexi Flips. So you can get one of those and start slowly building up your set, and those go for $32. And that's it. I hope that you love the February box as much as we do, and I can't wait to see you all in our Facebook group, which is another benefit of being a YarnYAYer. You get entrance into our Facebook group where I do exclusive giveaways, interviews with experts. Marley and I are going to be doing a ton this month. And then you get tutorials from me as well, and also just a really solid positivity only community. So what are you waiting for? $35 a month over at YarnYAY.com. Hey, let's hang out and stitch for a spell, okay?